Berlin to Philip, May 16, 1945. Phil, dearest, last night when Ruth brought Adele in, I was a little startled to see how much Adele resembled Barbara Lieberman. Ruth had put her hair into braids, and the first thing Adele said to me was, "Mommy, how do you like my pigtails?" Adele has the same kind of hair as Barbara, and really looks a lot like Barb. But I think Adele has a nicer nose, and that dimple in Adele's chin is definitely an asset. Lil sent Mom a package of jellies for Mother's Day. By the way, did I tell you that I had a letter from Lil last week? Saying that she was going to surprise the pack of us by dropping in on us unexpectedly. I won't be surprised. I'll drop from shock. When Adele said her goodnights, we went upstairs and I bathed her. It was 9 o'clock by the time I finished bathing her, washing clothes, etc., and I was tired, so I laid down, and the next thing I knew it was 12 o'clock. The warm weather has set in, and heat was terrific yesterday. I had some milk, took a shower, and went back to sleep. I couldn't fall asleep for a long time and did a lot of thinking. All about you, sweet. I keep wondering what our first meeting will be like and when it will happen and what we'll do and say. My period delayed still another day, but by the time I got into work, it was here and I felt miserable. Before leaving for work, I called Dot and told her I might be out this evening to pick up the underwear she bought for Adele. She asked me to come for dinner. I hated to ask anyone to put Adele to sleep, and when I approached my mother, she said it would be all right. I have a lot of shopping to do for little things for Adele, such as jerseys, pajamas, shorts, etc., and Dot's neighborhood has a greater variety and the prices are much lower. I immediately called Dot and told her I'd be out for dinner and we could shop around after dinner, allowing ourselves ample time so that it would not be necessary to rush. I would get out to Dot's too late if I went home and then went out to West Philly. Dot was tickled. Since the hot weather set in, I must have lightweight clothes for Adele. Yesterday she wore overalls and a long-sleeve jersey and she perspired too much. Today I let her wear a dress for the first time in months. That is all day long. It's very warm with the arrival of the warm weather. And with the arrival of the warm weather comes the necessity for buying lightweight things for her. I'm banging this out at work just before leaving for Dot's. I wanted to be sure I got a letter off, as I know I won't have the time later in the evening. Just room enough to tell you what I never tire of telling you, that I love you dearly, Phil. Your Ev.